Hello, everyone. This is the staff of Same Love, Same Rights, and we are all hanging out today talking about Mr. Mike Huckabee. He said some things in the news you might have heard. If not, I have a quote here, and I'm just going to read it aloud. This is an interview he did with Belief.net. So the question from the interviewer is...
It's BeliefNet, by the way. I'm sorry.
BeliefNet.
BeliefNet.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. .net. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right. The question is it your goal to bring the Constitution into strict conformity with the Bible? Some people would consider that a kind of dangerous undertaking, particularly given a variety of biblical interpretations. So that's the question. His answer is, well, I don't think that's a radical view to say we're going to affirm marriage. I think the radical view is to say we're going to change the definition of marriage so that it can mean 2 men, 2 women, a man and 3 women, a man and a child, a man and animal. Again, once we change the definition, the door is open to change it again. I think the radical position is to make a change in what's been historic. So, that's what he said. Thoughts?
My first thought is he didn't answer the question. The question, was clearly stated. He automatically went to the marriage portion of it, and I don't understand why he thinks that people getting married is so radical. If you want to commit to somebody for the rest of your life, that is a wonderful and beautiful thing. Why does that have to be so radical? We're not asking him to change, and we're, just trying to all get along, which seems simple to me, but apparently not to other people. And it just blows my mind that he was able to make this statement without answering the question in the first place, and he comes across not too intelligent, in my opinion. Anybody else?
Yeah. I think that actually he didn't answer the question, and his points are completely preposterous, but I'll go to that in a minute. But first off, what a divisive statement, first off. And we all know that he does want to make the Constitution reflect God's Word. Well, what about all the folks in this country that don't believe in the Bible? So that's, he's...
interpretation.
Right.
Like the interview was saying.
Well, he's ostracizing so many folks, not only, the gay, lesbian, bi, trans community, but folks of other religions. His point is preposterous because he's just not focusing on the fact that marriage is between 2 consenting adults. So there's no dogs involved. And, if he wants to affirm marriage, then, yeah, why not? It's good for the economy. It's good for us Americans in general to have more love in our country, I think. So that's me.
First off, I don't know how much I have to say directly about Huckabee, more for the community to think this guy has already put it out there that while he's dancing around the topic, he's wanting to enforce his beliefs on the country, and that's something a president can't do. He has to make decisions that are good for America as a whole, and I believe it's really important that the gay and lesbian community, America in general, all voters out there, show this candidate that he cannot get in the White House with his opinions, with his views, and enforcing those on the rest of us.
I'm going to say this from behind the camera. I'll say this from behind the camera. All he is promoting hate and fear, and using the gay and lesbian community as a tool to gain votes. And the gay and lesbian community needs to step up and say, wait just a second, we're not going to be your scapegoat once again in an election, and have the gay and lesbian community be the scapegoat and, drag out the little old ladies and who's saying, oh my gosh, we can't let gay folks get married, so we need to vote in a candidate like Huckabee who would protect marriage from, someone marrying an animal. And just that stereotype. I loved earlier, Carissa, when you said that is such an old stereotype. Yeah. And to use that old stereotype is crazy. So I'm going to pass the mic back.